Welcome to Guide. Once you log into your dashboard, we are going to show you how to set your greenhouse up. First, quickly why you would want to connect your greenhouse. Guide will pull in all of your roles and candidates and mirror that information in Guide, so you can both tweak that information to display a more candidate-friendly version, but also it's where we will pull all of the candidate data from to auto-generate guides with candidate information like interview schedules, interviewers, and more. So from your dashboard activity feed, we're going to go ahead and click on Settings in the bottom of your navbar, Integrations. And then here you'll see the setup of the greenhouse integration, which requires two steps. The first is you'll click on the harvest key generation and follow these instructions. So to generate your harvest key, you'll click on this link, which will open a new tab to our support article covering the basics. And it'll bring you through the process of generating a harvest API key in Greenhouse. And once you're done with this step, you're going to paste that harvest API key in Greenhouse, select the mail drop address that Greenhouse has assigned to your account, and then choose a user to sync with Greenhouse. And you'll save and move on lastly to the webhook section. Now this section is a little bit overwhelming and requires the same step to be repeated several times. However, that step is quite simple, and so once you do it once, you can quickly power through each subsequent step. Before I show you this, I'll just explain why we require webhooks and what they are. A webhook lets Guide and the Guide platform know when any information inside of your greenhouse changes. So for example, when a candidate moves from one interview stage to the next, the webhook for interview stage changes will update our system immediately so we can update their guide and any other relevant information the candidate might see. So we're going to set up a webhook for each potential record in Greenhouse that might change for a candidate that is relevant to the experience we want to deliver them. So similarly, you're going to follow the instructions here in the webhook modal, and you'll do that by navigating to the Greenhouse webhook page. And you'll notice that for each webhook, these will be expanded and they won't yet have this green installation check mark. Instead, it will give you the information to populate each of these fields in Greenhouse, which you'll name, you'll select the record type, you'll add, and you'll copy and paste each of these from the prior screen, the endpoint URL, the secret key, and so on. We'll select no, and we'll click create. And once we do, you'll just simply navigate back, and you'll notice if you did it correctly, we'll collapse this item to what you see here and show you the green installed mark. And then you'll just work through this list. You're just simply copying the info we give you in each of these open blocks when they're incomplete and pasting them into these few fields here and clicking create. And you'll go through that through the end of this list. And once you're done, your list will look like mine, where everything has the green installed check mark. And once you do that, you can close out and know that you are now fully integrated with Greenhouse and Guide.